Yeah,
But he didn't sexually assault you. What did he say?
He was the main one who was quiet. Like, if I had to go on a scale of who was the nicest one out of them three, I'd say it was Josh. I think he was doing all of this because he was scared. He said to someone that he was only helping Thomas with all of this because he was scared because Thomas told him that he'd kill him if he didn't help.
When did you get stabbed by Josh? And why did he stab you?
I'm still trying to figure out to this day. I don't know why.
Where did he stab you?
He stabbed me right here.
Uh-huh. And what kind of knife?
It'd be like a knife to like skin like an animal.
So like a big knife?
It's one that can flip.
Okay.
And it was like a big one, kind of.
Yeah, big, but it's like a folding knife.
Yeah.
And how deep did he stab you?
He didn't stab me in deep enough to where I need stitches because once I felt it going in, I pulled out and ran down this steep hill, and then I almost drowned at that time because it was a steep hill, and then there was branches, and I got my head stuck under all the branches in the water. And then I got out, and then I started swimming, and they were yelling at me to come back, and that they promised they'll bring me home, so I thought that they would.
But he didn't say anything about stabbing you? He just walked up and stabbed you?
He told me how bad Thomas's life was, and then he stabbed me.
Now, you had been there a couple of weeks when a third man moved in. What happened next?
Coming up.
He put a sock in my mouth. They duct taped my mouth. I had to fight for my life because I could see blood coming out of my eyes and my nose and my mouth.
So there are 3 of them trying to kill you now.
Get your next Cadillac with lifetime
exclusive continues.
Just an incredible story of survival and heroism from this young girl.
Unbelievable young woman.
She was sexually assaulted multiple times until police at one point the men tried to drown her in a bathtub in a duffel bag, but she kept her head above water, never giving up.
We are all proud of her on behalf of the police department, all the emergency response people. She's an amazing woman with a lot of strength.
Now, you had been there a couple of weeks when a third man moved in.
Steven showed up a couple weeks after.
So how does he treat you?
He treats me worse than Josh does. He sexually assaulted me. He was one of the ones who, like, when they tried drowning me for the 3rd time, he put a sock in my mouth, and then they duct taped like my mouth and the sock. Then they tried drowning me, and I kept on fighting because at that point I had to fight for my life because I could see blood coming out of my eyes and my nose and my mouth.
So there are 3 of them trying to drown you now.
Yeah.
And the 3 of them can't get it done.
Because I was fighting.
You're fighting hard. Is it safe to say these aren't the brightest guys in the world?
Yes.
You knew that. They eventually fold you up in a fold-out couch.
They put a pillow and then my face and then a fold-up couch on me, and then the biggest guy, which was Josh, he sat on it.
So they put you in there, put a pillow on your head, then fold you up in the couch, and then they all sit on it to suffocate you.
But, like, I was rolling around, so it didn't work, and I could kick and stuff, so...
So you can push up enough where you can breathe.
For all the freedom to move their wet diapers.
So they've now tried to drown you 3 times. And now they've folded you up in a couch and tried to suffocate you. Now, this is, what, 3 weeks in?
Yeah.
And all along the way, Thomas and Steven are sexually assaulting you. So this is 4 times they've tried to kill you. Okay, now they try to hang you.
Yeah.
They put a rope around your neck and stand you on a bucket.